riders, and I appreciate my gears. It's one thing I never understood. I can understand going rigid, less maintenance, more power transfer, but single speed beats me. Not my thing. I'm happy with my 10 speed. 34 tooth in the front, single chain ring, 11 to 36 in the back. 11 is the smallest tooth, and 36 is the largest tooth. Almost up it. Gonna have to shift down. Shift back again. Grade's a little easier now. Get another drink. Doesn't feel that warm, but man, I'm freaking sweating. See how many subscribers I lose for uploading this video. I mentioned on my last bike vlog that I'll lose like 10 to 15 subscribers when I upload a long biking video. Herc 1120 is about more than just wasps. It's the main focus, but Herc 1120 is about whatever I want to upload. Wasp is probably 85% of it, but there's another 15% that I think is just as important. It's about what I do in my life. So if people want to leave, that's cool with me. I don't advertise. I'm not making money off it. I just enjoy putting up videos for people to enjoy. If they enjoy them, great. If they don't, it's too bad. It's what I want to upload. Like I said, I don't make money off it. Of course, my phone's ringing. I'm on a ride. Got a couple wasp calls, and it could be a junk spam call or a friend calling or something, but can't answer the phone now. Maybe you can hear it. There's a shooting range at Northern Chester County Sportsman Club. Over to the left, you can hear them popping off their rounds. Archery is something I might want to do. Shooting a bow and arrow, like firing a gun. I'm not a big, that's just my thing. I'm not really big on guns. I think they do a lot of damage and harm. Yeah, granted they do some good, but people make a lot of mistakes with them too. Even so-called responsible people, I think. But shooting a bow and arrow might be nice because you don't have the loud noise, you don't have the recoil, the kickback, and it's more natural. I mean, like a friend of mine said, humans have been hunting for thousands of years, so like shooting a bow and arrow is like natural. It's like 20,000, 25,000 years of evolution right there when you pull that bow back. That was where we were, that single track area. There's a gravel road on the right, but I missed it this time. Plus I think it's a lot of houses back there, so very well is private property. A lot of people have cameras set up now too, mailboxes in their house. I like these motion detecting cameras, so it doesn't use up a lot of battery life. They're not always recording, but like if a deer walks by or a car or something, any kind of motion triggers and it turns on. That's as I understand how they work. I'm sure there's like different models, but a lot of them are probably motion activated cameras. But they're very popular. I've noticed within the last couple of years. And I completely understand the need for them. I mean, if I had a yard and stuff, I might get one too. Nice landscaping over there, and their driveway, a lot of nice little shrubs and stuff. enjoying our reward. I started filming, we're going up this. We'll get to go back down 28 miles an hour. Gravel road, residential street, but might as well check it out. Why the heck not? Put an extra mile or two in. Dog is a cyclist's best friend. Not. Intersection up here. Look. Interesting. Where this takes us. Kept my bike clean, relatively clean. Hill Camp Road. You know what? I'm gonna go through here, do a little single track, because this is not a scripted ride. This could be part of Coventry Woods. Or not. Let's think about this bike. If I was on a road bike, I wouldn't be able to do all this. Pretty much, this is a go anywhere kind of bike. It's really cramped. This is the original Moonlit Swamp, the very first original 29 plus bike. It comes out to about 30 and a half inches. Right through this rock garden, eating these rocks for breakfast. And there is no suspension on this bike, so the tires, the large volume tires, is what pulls me through. Plus it's a steel frame, so as long as I keep it dry, take a beating. This may very well be part of Coventry Woods. It's a white trail, so I'm not sure. Trail it is. I don't remember a white trail. At least it's dry. Okay. This, yeah, this is the Great Oak Trail, actually. On the Great Oak. Back to Coventry Woods. So we'll end with some MTB. This is where I ran my 10K on Sunday. I ran through here. Tell you what, I ran the whole way, but it was like sweating. My very first 10K run. Going this way. A little climbing. Yeah, climbing on the single track like this is a lot more difficult than on the road. This is the Furnace, Great Oak, and Hill Camp Trail. Kind of all in one. It's like the blue, tan, and white blaze. I'm trying to find the red trail, just the hill trail. Go down that hill. Went up it. Other times I filmed mountain bike rides here, but never filmed on the downhill. Maybe we'll do some of the Love Valley and Pigeon Creek, but they're so low-lying, they'll probably be very muddy. This is one of the higher points of the park, so hence the trails are fairly dry. happy to say I did not roll my ankle when I was out here on Sunday. I may have ran through this part, but that's the thing. I tried to go back and look at the route, but I couldn't follow it specifically when I first got here. That's before I started filming today, and then I just went on the road. I was actually going to do mountain biking, and so here I am. Yeah, this is the Furnace Trail, Purple Trail, Blue Trail. I went the other way. I went going up this the last time I filmed it. Ooh, yeah, love those rocks. There's not a lot of man-made obstacles here. It's all just natural. The terrain's pretty gnarly anyway. I kind of prefer riding the more natural stuff, not the man-made bridges and shit. It's just me. Maybe I'm more old school at heart. I know you live out, Delaware or something, coastal plain. A lot of those woods, people have to build a lot of stuff because the train's so boring. It's like more drops and stuff, wooden bridges and shit. You don't need it here because the train's already gnarly, as you can see. Hopefully the GoPro's doing these rocks justice. I think I went through this. I don't remember exactly, but got some roots here. Huge tree roots and shit. I'm doing a fair amount of mountain biking, so got some technical skills, endurance, make it up, keep on moving, moving through these rocks and roots. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this. Everything's more overgrown now. Last time I filmed this, everything was dead. Still winter. Yeah, this was, see that red streamer? This was from the race. So this was, I did run through here on Sunday, May 19th. This was probably 2 miles left to go in the race by this point. See another red streamer up here. And then they had arrows pointing at the turns. Another one. So yeah, this is the route that I took. My pace was about 6.1 miles an hour when I did the race. 6.2, a little over 6.1, maybe a little less than 6.2. .2 miles race, 10K, 6.2 miles. And I finished in 1 hour and 34 seconds, so my pace was around 6.2 miles an hour. Alright, now we are on the Chestnut Hill Trail. See, they just kind of changed like with a snap of a finger. Rocks here, you got to be careful of those. Are more dangerous than the tightly packed ones in some ways. You know, you hit it at an angle, really jar your tire. That's why I don't wear sunglasses when I do mountain biking. I want to be able to see everything, so I just wear clear lenses. Started the race, it was actually around here. Big mass of people, 160 people crammed into around here. Ran down this way. Actually, it ended here. This is the Love Valley, Love Valley Trail. Came out this way. I ran the other way. Muddy here. Now we hit the mud, low-lying part. All right. Pigeon Creek Trail. Just a little trail that goes along the creek. And marshy. Clipped in. This takes us back to the parking lot. recording just under an hour. See how much I upload. I'm sure some people will be thrilled about it, and other people won't like the longer video, but see how much I decide to put up. Before I show you the map quick, show you what we got on this ride today. Interesting, it was a goat race on last Sunday. 74 species of birds, all different kinds of stuff here. Camera out. Something else I want to point out. I can get this camera out of the case. So this is where we are. I started riding. I parked here, rode around, noodled around a little bit, and then I turned the camera on St. Peter's Road. I turned the camera on around here, so we rode along St. Peter's, and then that took us eventually to Harmonyville, which is off the map. Went down Harmony, and then like looped around Hopewell Road. And then we went down like School Road, which is all like up here. I went back Harmonyville, and then looped back, got me back to St. Peter's. And then I think this is like, yeah, Hill Camp Road. So like we were on St. Peter's Road, and we turned on Wells Road. And then we went down, got on Hill Camp Road. And then that took us to the access trail, Hill Camp. Yeah, Hill Camp, it was the Coventry Trail, it was white. So we got on Wells Road. Went through here, went up, went this way, down, and then this is when we came out. And now you can see up here, I'm sure we're recording, but there's larvae in there. I think that's an aerial yellow jacket nest. I'm not sure. So anybody who watches me for the wasp videos, you watch this whole biking video, and you'll get a wasp video. I think it's an aerial yellow jacket because the cells look really small, and there looks like some caps in this one. So it's just in a really bad spot. That's the only problem. But it looks to be an aerial yellow jacket. Yeah, the queen's coming back now. And get it on film. Yeah, it is an aerial yellow jacket. Dolicho-vespulator area. There she is. Back on the nest. Yeah, it's an arrow yellow jacket nest.